Technology is best when it becomes an everyday part of our practice. Hi, I'm Nancy Frey, one of the co-authors of ASCD's educational leadership column, Show and Tell. Technology has moved from being an add-on to our classes to really being integrated into. In this column, we talk about change in terms of technology enhancement. In the video that accompanies this column, you'll hear from a group of teachers who spent time really investigating how it is that they can use technologies to improve their instruction, to improve their teaching, and to ensure that students are learning. Enjoy.
So while we were in the pandemic and doing distance learning, PlayPosit was really useful to have students have access to content. The great thing about PlayPosit is I can upload my own videos, and then I add questions, and I can use that to see what the students know and don't know. Additionally, I use it for reteaching, so if the exam doesn't go so well, I record myself teaching the content again as a summary with students. But if they're absent for the reteach or they need to review the reteach, they can look back at it and really help themselves study to be prepared to make sure they feel like they've mastered the content before doing the exam again. I think that PlayPosits can help student learning in that they have the time and space to use the tool when they need it. So if, say, they miss a day of school and I have made a PlayPosit intentionally because that content's really important for the performance expectation, then they can watch the PlayPosit at home or during lunch.
So a tool that we're lucky enough to have here is the iPad. It allows me to cast, so we're casting on my Promethean board, we cast on the front board. It also gives me the opportunity to be in proximity. I can have certain students that might be more engaged with what's going on in the content, and so for those who maybe aren't as engaged, I'm allowed to walk over to that vicinity of the classroom.
So one tool that I have incorporated into my classroom this year is the app Notability. With that app, it allows students and myself to take notes digitally, share them with each other, and store them in one place. I can pass the iPad to different students, which keeps our students engaged and has a better dialogue and more engagement in the class when we're taking notes.
The app is really cool. I can save the documents into a PDF. I can upload them to their Canvas page. They can view them if they're not here for that day.
New tool that I've been using in my classroom is an app called Pages, and it's an app that allows you to create newsletters, flyers, posters, books, anything that basically starts with a template and allows the kids to then go in and tailor exactly what they want and how they would like it to look with ease. Yeah, I think this technology definitely enhances student learning by bringing some creativity and fun into the classroom. Because of things like being able to create audio on top of their projects, students have been able to bring in their voices, and so being able to differentiate my instruction and create so many different types of projects that tailor to the needs of all students has been really, really easy through the use of Pages.
A new technique or tool that I've been using is something called Pear Deck. It is an app add-on to Google Slides. And so you can create, as a teacher, you can create your Google Slides, and then there's interactive pages that you can add. There's questions, there's sliding scales, there's drawing features, reflections, quizzes, things like that. As a teacher, what it allows me to do that makes it easier, that would have been more difficult before, is I get to ensure that I get to hear each student's unique perspective and voice. Too often we have the 3, 4, 5 voices in a classroom that dominate the airtime, and so this evens that playing field, gives me feedback on my lesson, on the content.
A quote I saw was that technology gives students without a voice the loudest voice. Being able to use the outlets or the resources or the tools that our students already use and put them in an education setting to help them enhance their education.